Alright guys, I need your help. This is what I was talking about, I think in the last video. I want to do something with my headlights and I can't figure out exactly what I want to do right now. So let me just show you my headlights right now and tell you there's a few options I'm thinking of. So I kind of want to see your opinions are, because I have some worries about a few different ways I can go about this. So let me show you this first. I have the Premium WX, which came with halogen headlights and they're like a chrome housing. So this is the chrome housing. I'm not a big fan of it. I wanted the limited. At the time, I just didn't want to spend extra money for limited, but I wanted the limited headlights, which do come with blacked out housings. And this strip right here, so this strip all around, was a big actual like LED strip, where in the base and the Premium, it's one little halogen bulb right here. And then this is halogen as well, the main low beam, and then the high beam is also halogen, but they're all halogen. This is very orange, little corner bulb, not bright at all. This was not a bright orange bulb, and this is your brights in an orange bulb. So what I did right away is I actually went through and I got some LED bulbs for the low beams, and I got an LED bulb for up here. Now, for up here, it doesn't disperse like at all. It really just stays in that corner, so it's not really like limited whatsoever. So let me show you what these look like right now. So like I said, I got LED low beams in here, but then I actually took those out. If you watched a previous video of mine, I had SubiSpeed LED, whatever they had as their like LED low beam, and they failed twice. So SubiSpeed actually did give me HIDs. So I have some like white HIDs in here because those kept failing. And then let me show you the boomerang as well. So let me show you the headlight first. So hopefully you see it. It looks kind of green on this camera. I don't know. It looks kind of green or weird, but it is a very white bulb. Let me turn these lights off and show you what I mean. And again, it looks a little green, but that's how it looks. That's how it looks, just facing forward like that. So let me show you the boomerangs. And this is hilarious because this is so funny. It actually kind of proves one of my arguments I'm about to make in this video. But my boomerangs burnt out. So both boomerangs would be right here in this corner, burnt out. You got the parking light, you got the main LED, or sorry, it's an HID now. Oh, that is hilarious. Because this is about to prove my point. So let me turn off my car and kind of continue with this video about why this is so funny. One of my things I was thinking about doing with this car, with the headlights, is SubiSpeed has these really good looking new headlights. It's a whole housing and it's like all LED, right? So I need to put this down and talk about this because it's just ridiculous. All right, so this is why it's so ironic. So SubiSpeed has these new headlights. I don't know if you've seen them. Maybe I'll show them right here. That look awesome, and they're all LED like everything, right? So really quick, what happened with my headlights is I replaced these right away with LEDs. They failed twice, and they were SubiSpeed LED headlight bulbs, right? Failed twice. SubiSpeed did give me free HIDs, or the cost of what the LEDs were. They just gave me HIDs to replace them, and they do still work, and they work fine, right? But I did have LED bulbs from SubiSpeed in the boomerang. And I just found this out now that they don't work, that they're burnt out. And that's so funny because those burnt out too. So that's 4 bulbs, LED bulbs I've gone through, SubiSpeed bulbs. My worry about getting these SubiSpeed LED headlights is that they're gonna burn out and just be garbage. Because honestly, from everything I've had with LED bulbs from SubiSpeed, they've just been garbage, I guess. And then on top of that, which I hopefully just showed right now in the video, that's what the SubiSpeed headlight looks like. It's a whole enclosing. It's the entire headlight gets replaced, right? SubiSpeed has some taillights, some LED taillights that they've had out maybe for a year or something. And I've read on forums that they're getting a lot of condensation in the back taillight. I think they have a 1-year warranty, so SubiSpeed is hopefully replacing those that have condensation. But this is sketching me out because I wanted those LED headlights, and I've had 4 LED bulbs go, and apparently there's condensation in the taillights from SubiSpeed. So I'm really worried about the quality. So I think this video I'm making right now might be changing my mind, because that was my first choice, was getting the SubiSpeed LED housings, and now I'm just sketched out about that, because I don't know if any of it's gonna work. And now we gotta figure out what to do with those boomerangs. I guess I'll run without the boomerangs. It doesn't really give you light, it's just for looks, but still. So anyway, that was my third option I was gonna talk about. My second option was to actually take this housing apart. This is a lot cheaper. SubiSpeed headlights are like $1,300 for the sequential turn signal headlights, which I don't care about. I was gonna get the cheaper ones, which are like $900, something around there. But still, it's a lot of money, so that's why I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Where I think for like under 200 bucks, maybe around 200 bucks, you can get these LED strips, and you could take this housing apart. And what you would do is how it works, baking your headlights, lets you get the seal off between the housing and the actual body of the headlight. I'd go in there and maybe, I guess, plasti dip the inside to make it more blacked out, at least black out the inside. Put the strip in there, but it looks like a lot of work, and I'm afraid I'm never gonna get that sealed back. I'm gonna get condensation in my headlights. So I'm not quite sure if I want to do that. Even though it's 200 bucks, I was thinking about getting the SubiSpeed headlights. But now, like, I don't know what to do anymore, because I'm not sure if I want to do the $200 option, because I'm not sure if I want to take these apart and risk getting a bad seal and condensation in there, or just messing something up, cracking something, doing something. The third option, which was going to be the SubiSpeed option, was actually something else I was thinking about. The third option is not doing anything at all, leaving it as it is, maybe doing something with the boomerang, I don't know, I might need to put a new bulb in there. But not doing anything like that and putting it towards stage 2. Now, I have full intentions on going stage 2, but if I don't do this, I can do stage 2 sooner. So that is where my other option was, taking that $900 that I was actually going to spend, which I really don't know if I'm going to anymore, and just putting it towards stage 2. With stage 2, I have a axle back exhaust. I need the mid pipe and the down pipe. Those two combined, maybe a little over $1,000 just for the mid pipe and the down pipe. But I need to factor in probably like $500 of installation, just because I've seen videos on the internet. The downpipe on this car is ridiculous to get off. It's hard to get to these nuts, and apparently there's one that's like almost impossible to get to. I think there's 4 nuts to take off the downpipe, and one of them is just like impossible to get to without like this huge extension arm and going through the wheel well or something. And the other thing is, I heard that they cross thread really easily when you're taking off the downpipe, and I think if I go to a shop, they'll at least be responsible, so if they do cross-thread it, they'll hopefully fix it free of charge if they do something like that. So I think I will go to a shop. So I'm looking at a little over $1,500 probably to go stage 2. So I was gonna put the $900 from that, if I don't do anything with headlights, put it towards stage 2. This video is making me laugh because this is hilarious that I was going to talk about the reliability of SubiSpeed LED products, thinking that my boomerangs still worked, but they don't, and that is freaking hilarious. And what's even more funny is I think my buddy who has the red WRX, he got the LED boomerangs too. They're pretty cheap, honestly. I think they're under 30 bucks for the 2 of them for the pair. He got them too, and I think a couple months ago he said something about his going out, and I never really checked mine. So at least one of his went out. I'm not sure if it's both, but at least one went out. So it's a minimum of 5 LED bulbs that we bought from SubiSpeed that have gone out. I'm not like trying to trash SubiSpeed. Their LED bulbs, I guess I don't know if they work. Their HIDs have been fine, so that's good. And with the LEDs that did fail, or the LEDs I had as my low beams that did fail, they did replace with HIDs. So the customer service has been good, I think, for at least replacing things. I just don't want to call up SubiSpeed every 3 months or 6 months or 1 year and say your stuff's failing, please send me more, because that's just annoying to do. Anyway, this video went longer than I thought it would because it's just so ironic and so hilarious. I'll just cut it off here. I'll see you next time. Please comment below what I should do, or if you've had experience with LED bulbs from SubiSpeed and see if there's more like this, and then that'll really sway me away from getting these new headlights. Please comment below. Tell me what I should do, or should I just put it all towards performance parts, because that might just be what will happen. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.